What's up, guys? It's Millie Says back with another 75 Hard recap. So, today is going to be day 38, and yes, I'm doing it in real time since I fell behind over the past weekend and last week. I figured I'm going to, restructure how I'm doing these videos and kind of just press record and talk about what I've done so far for the day, maybe a little summary of what I did for the evening prior, and a topic. So, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for rejoining if you're a frequent watcher and you're following this journey. Shout out to you. Let me just talk about what I did last night. So, last night I did finish a little bit earlier. I'm slowly starting to get back. Oh, make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Okay, back to last night. So, I finished my reading pretty early, and I also finished my water earlier. So, as you guys know, my ultimate goal, leading up to the ending of 75 Hard and forevermore is to get to bed earlier. The cutoff time goal for me, excuse me, is going to be 9. I'm going to give myself 9 o'clock. If I could do 8:30, that would be absolutely phenomenal. 9:30 is kind of pushing it. The goal is 9 o'clock. Anything less than that is a win, okay? So last night was not a win technically, but it wasn't 11 o'clock. So I'm happy about that. I was finished closer to the 10 o'clock hour, after the 10 o'clock hour, but I was excited about that. And I was able to achieve that because I had gotten my morning or outdoor workout done super early in the morning. I got outside at about 5:30 yesterday. That did not happen today. And then I went back for a second workout after I dropped my daughter off at school. But then, guys, guess what? I went back to the gym to hit that treadmill before I went to go pick up my daughter. So that was probably around 4 or so. And I had like 3 really good workouts yesterday. So I got in more than the 2 45-minute requirements. And yeah, super excited about that. I did not meet or exceed any of my weekly challenge goals for the walk and talk that I told you guys I'm a part of. But I did pretty daggone good. I mean, over there, they doing like 40K and 70K steps. I don't really have the stamina to go that hard, especially considering that yesterday I was running. I did some ab workouts, and today I'm gonna be focusing on strength today. So yes, that is pretty much how yesterday went. And I believe I talked a little bit about that in yesterday's video. Now this morning, I woke up and sat at my computer because I had some work to do, and then I started, getting on Google and looking up all this other stuff that I'm planning on getting myself into in the coming months, which I might tell y'all about it at a later date. But some other stuff that I have in the works. So I did not get my outdoor workout in as of yet. It's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I did go to the gym this morning at around 9, and let me tell y'all, I had the best workout and it's not even like the workout was so phenomenal. It's just the goals and things that I did, kind of pushing myself to my limits that occurred today at the gym. So the first thing was I got on the stair climber. In the past, when I have been heavier, I could last only about maybe 5 to 8 minutes tops. And that was at a very moderate or slow pace of like, let's say 2, 2 or 3. However, today I lasted 15 minutes, and that's only because I wanted to get on the treadmill. I probably could have went longer, but I had it at like literally between level 5 and level 8 was the highest. My heart rate was well over 170. Sweat was pouring off of me. I even, when I finally stopped the Stairmaster, I let out this really loud yelp, like woo. And I thought I was at home, trying to push through a workout. I forgot I was outside, but I had really pushed myself to the limit on that stair climber today. So I'm excited about that, and I wanted to tell y'all about it. And then directly after that, well, before that, I tried to do the rower. And they're like feet, the holsters that you put your feet in, it was like a little faulty. So it was messing up my groove a little bit. I only managed to do 5 minutes on there. So I'm not really counting that. I mean, it counts towards my 45 minutes. We'll take it. But it was so ghetto. It was just ghetto. And then they had two other rowers that were also like the one that had the feet holsters that actually were in place. The screen wasn't working. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go. That's when I went to the Stairmaster. After I got off the Stairmaster, I hit the treadmill, and I did a 5-minute warm-up run, which is technically what you're supposed to do before you're about to do like a real run. But since I'm not there yet, I was just happy that I got through the 5 minutes. Okay. I will say I didn't run the full 5 minutes. I ran for about 3 minutes, a little over 3 minutes, stopped, ran again, and then walked for like another like 30 seconds. And then I walked for another maybe 20 minutes, and then I finished that off with another run, which I wanted to go a full 5 minutes, but I only ran like 2.5 minutes. But that's a lot, y'all. Like while I was running, I felt so alive. Like I could really imagine myself running like for 30 minutes. And I think I put that on my IG that that is my goal. I'm going to work my way up to that, but my goal between now and day 75 is to be able to get through a 30-minute class running. So yes, pray for me. So yeah, that's the goal. Now, I did, as far as the topic goes, I did see a post today on Facebook, and I wound up reposting it and putting in my own little long tangent paragraph on there because it really had me thinking. And the post was, I'm just going to read it. It says, forgive yourself for your choices, or forgive yourself for the choices you made when you didn't know you had better options. Focus on growing and moving on. Now that, I don't know about y'all, but that hit really close to home to me because I feel like, especially when it comes to the negative self-talk, when we're thinking about all of the things that we could have done, all of the places we could have gone, all of the people that we could have met in the past, how we can kind of beat ourselves up about that. And I think what made this so powerful was the word forgiveness. I think it's so hard to forgive ourselves for, choices that we made when we didn't know that we had another choice at the time. If you think about maybe a job, where you kind of like, you were just grateful and happy to have a job, and you may have taken, abuse. And we're going to say abuse because let's be honest, some of these corporations and companies don't know how to treat their employees. They don't make you feel appreciated. They don't make you feel like, you're a valued asset to the company, and they take you for granted. And if you take yourself for granted, or even going back to the book that I'm reading, The 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem, if you don't have the esteem to know that there are better options out there, maybe a better job, or working for a business or a company that will give you the raises that you ask for, that will give you the incentives, that will give you the acknowledgement or the accolades or whatever it is that you're desiring. If you don't believe that you are worthy of that, then you're not going to go for that. You're going to stay in a situation because you believe that either it's the safest option for you, or you believe that that's all you're worth at the time. But when you do realize the power that you have, power of self, knowledge of self, knowing that you are worthy of better treatment, of more money or more acknowledgement, you won't accept anything less. However, there is a grace, that you have to show for yourself, a forgiveness of self that, at that time you didn't know better, but now that you do, you have better. And even if, let's say, you're watching this video and the moment is now where you're starting to acknowledge, like, you know what, I do deserve to be in a better situation. And just showing yourself some type of forgiveness for not reaching that epiphany earlier is exactly what it is that's necessary for you to move forward and to welcome abundance in your life. Don't beat yourself up, because we don't know what we don't know until we know something else, or until we learn the thing, and that's more of something for me. That was my lesson, just, I think I've learned that lesson numerous times in my life. I'm still learning to pretty much just value myself, and to be okay with, work phone is going off and it's distracting me a little bit. But you guys get the drift, pretty much. I'm going to end the video now because I do have to take this work call, and it's not going to stop ringing, and it's going to continue to distract me. But I will be back tomorrow with another powerful message, and I hope that resonated with you. I'm sorry if it got cut short, but that may be all that needs to be said on that topic. Bye.